Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Gitbag the Great's Fallout 4 playthrough with me, Gitbag the Great. I hope you guys have had a marvellous weekend, and again, sorry to keep on rambling about it, but I do apologise for last week's rather lacklustre uploading timescale. But this time we're going to be going on a little bit more with a little bit more of the Fallout 4 Institute endings. So we've just rescued a Institute scientist who was going to join us from some very vengeful Minutemen soldiers, and we didn't kill them, thankfully. We just convinced them, look, guys, chill out, just stand down for a second. And we also assaulted Mass Fusion and received the beryllium agitator from the clutches of the heretic and dangerous Brotherhood of Steel. So this time we're going to be continuing on with a bit more of the Institute ending, and we'll just see what Father has to say for us.
There you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm glad to hear he's fitting in nicely. It's always a bit tricky to fit into a new environment, so fair on the lad.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Sounds like you're planning something rather explosive, and if it's something to do with a lot of gunfire and explosions, I like the sound of it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Well, who's hoping it will go along well? I remember something like this being done in Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3. Someone will have to correct me on that. But I remember something distinctly happening in a similar fashion on those games.
Exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your
pathetic existences. Jesus, that sounds pretty grim. Now I've got to keep it humane. Pointless struggles? Nope, that's again a bit inhumane. Daily lives, I think.
Daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is
in safe hands, I think. Or looking bright. Yeah, no, safe hands. Let's go for that. Let's show that we're a bit more powerful.
in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
I think that went reasonably well. I suppose they could have chosen some more well-written lines, but actually no. You know what? I think that was about as good as we could have gotten it. So yeah, I'm pleased with that.
That was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts. We need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Alright. Let's do this. I hope there just aren't too many guards around there who will then continue to piss and moan at me, but let's see, where do we have to go exactly? Okay, so it actually is in Diamond City. Alright, well, we'll head there in a second. Hopefully we shouldn't get too much resistance from the locals. After all, we're here to help. Alright, so we're now in Diamond City. We have a good opportunity now to
I'm going to assume McDonough gave permission.
Ah, here we are. So we just have to go directly to the radio station. Hopefully whoever's in here won't oppose us too much. Clearly, I don't have to worry about too much security in here. You alright, man? How you doing? Radio thing with what the fuck? Radio thing with buttons, radio thing with dials, radio thing with
Oh, hey. How are you?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, let's try this.
I wish this puzzle would be a bit more explanatory. Radio equipment slot, radio equipment slot. For fuck's sake.
Maybe this goes here.
Seems to have worked.
Alright.
I think the
In
radio
you
sounds better these
go.
days. I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
I think I might need to switch these two around. Yeah, I think that might be it. There you go. I'm not really sure why this young chap here didn't really stop us, to be honest. It's quite clear we were doing something rather suspicious, but thank you.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
No, that's alright, Travis, don't mention it. But at least he didn't oppose us too much, I suppose. Oh well. Thanks for letting us in, Travis, and basically fondling all of your radio equipment. I can assure you it's all for a good cause. Wink. Wink. Okay, so now we're back in the Institute after tampering with Travis's radio technology, and so we're now going into advanced systems in the Institute to enact our plan of fruition and bring the Institute to the brighter plane of colon domination. I didn't know what I was really going with there. Sorry, my words kind of left my mouth in a jumbled mess. But even still, things are starting to bode well for us. Things are starting to bode well for us indeed. So hopefully, we should soon be able to bring our plan to total fruition and finally bring down the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad. Oh god, I remember this all the way from when we did the Brotherhood of Steel ending and just got fucking murked by these laser turrets every time I came up here. Ugh. Just having nightmares about this bloody place. Jesus. Ugh, and that freaking like balcony where I was constantly getting pelted by heavy plasma fire from their elite synths. Ugh, that was not a fun time, I can tell you that.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah, another lovely day of destroying our enemies and propagandizing the youth.
Enjoy your trip to the big city.
Yeah.
It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Oh, absolutely. It is ready to propagandize the people of this land and turn them over to our slightly creepy cultist way of life.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors.
This,
Ooh.
my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards.
After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
So now what?
Son?
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Okay. Right. Beryllium agitator in there. Right. And thus again we begin anew with brand new blinding power. To some degree I suppose this would be considered power in the sense that it's power to us in a political and military sense, but also in a practical sense. Both practical and philosophical. Interesting how that's come around, just based off of pure need. But it's all in a good day's work to help the Institute become the domineering force of the Commonwealth.
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
That is a pretty ballsy political move, if I'm honest, Sean, but, fuck, I mean, I guess if you think it'll... I hope it will turn them over to my side. Well, I mean, I have got level 10, speech, as you may already know, so... should be enough to, turn these worms over to my side. Hopefully they should be able to,
We're only scratching the surface
Bah!
of the latest synths.
Jesus Christ, did she just teleport?
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Alright, you fucking nerd.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Yeah, she's alright. Not as inherently culty as some of the other people around here, but, she seems like a nice young lady. Very intelligent, so fair play to her.
You honor Father's legacy when you were the director.
Yeah, I've just got to convince
Father
the
has
other
accomplished so much.
directorate leaders of, my potentiality of being the director next. That's the main thing to do next, is just convince these guys that I'm legit enough to lead the Institute into its golden age. I mean, chances are they're probably not going to accept me first of all. It's still a,
Huh?
it's still a largely
Sounds like those
political
quite a handful.
institution, as one would say, without the lack of a better word, but even still, it may prove more difficult than one might initially consider to convince these wormy types that I'm going to be the next leader of their entire operation, so who knows what they'll say and how they'll react.
May I be the first to welcome you, ma'am. We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back. To assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
Well, Dr. Madison Lee's a bit of a turncoat because she used to work with them, and she showed that she was clearly able to work with them easily again in the Brotherhood of Steel playthrough. Jesus Christ. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, let's just bomb the bastards to non-existence.
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Let's do weapons development, actually. I think that would be probably a bit of a wiser decision.
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I do. Now I'm the director. You better speak to me with a bit more of a fucking
X688
respect
sounded very
return.
impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly.
I think we'll just quickly, before we go talk further, I think we'll just quickly go and see what's the problem that Synth was talking about a moment ago with the Bioscience Division. I hear that there's nothing to report, you Tonemon. Alright. Advanced Systems, what's going on in here? Actually, house divided. Okay, actually, oh, right, it's over there.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
So there's clearly must be something wrong in this Bioscience Division.
Excuse me.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Weirdo. Alright, I have a feeling there might be something afoot in here. So we'll go in with extreme caution. Hopefully, there isn't too serious going on.
I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use? I'm not gonna miss everyone complaining about insufficient power levels.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
What a bunch of dicks!
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
I'll try my best.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Pardon me.
Hello? Engaging hostile life form.
Don't know why it's now playing the chilled out music of the Institute because, well, I mean, we're in a bloody war zone, basically. God, this thing is fucking glorious. See, is there anything else in here we need to inspect? Doesn't really seem like it. God, this gun is brilliant. I think the Institute does sell a lot of electromagnetic cartridges, so we should be able to get some ammo back for it. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to replenish. See, nothing. Ooh, some useful stuff in there. See, alright. Time to continue. Ooh, what's in there? Nope, nothing really that useful. Wait, actually, is that... No, it's just a laser dot. Is there anything in here we can use? Wait. No, we don't need to go into the FEV lab. Alright, let's just think about it for a second. If we get through this next door, there's probably going to be a lot of them on the other side. So, do we want to go for a rapid fire weapon that has a lot of ambidextrity to its damage? Or do we just want to stick with this because it's the most punchiest weapon we've got? I think I'm going to stick with this.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Hi, Doc.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do?
Dude, I've been working with you for like the last month. How dare you speak to me like that?
It's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Yeah, but do you have any idea what it means to have an electromagnetic 2mm cartridge go through your fucking brain? Listen, mate, I'm the one in control here, so you better talk to me with a bit more respect.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Jesus Christ, was that guy a preacher in a previous life?
And let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal function.
No way to pick this.
Yeah, guys, can I enter now? Wait, what am I going to... hello? Hello? Christ almighty, why is it taking him so long? Why have I got to... Right, that makes perfect sense. Okay, alright, okay. I've managed to talk them out of it, hopefully. Hopefully this shouldn't have too many serious repercussions, shall we say. Hopefully. We should be able to end this desperate occasion without any bloodshed. I mean, I know violence is kind of the main aim of this sort of series, but at the same time, I do feel like it would be better to end this particular disagreement, shall we say, without any unnecessary violence. And hopefully we should be able to do that without any alacrity or harshness.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude.
Ooh.
I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Dude, oh, fuck's sake, I barely use these fucking drugs. Christ almighty. Well, maybe I can sell them off for a bit of profit. Ooh, Radaway actually should come in useful. You know what, that was worth it actually. We prevented unnecessary loss of life, we helped secure the stability of the bioscience division, we put together a little bit of disciplinary action, and we managed to secure our position as the directorate. Hopefully it should extend to everyone else from this point onwards, but I think we'll probably leave it there, because if we keep going on, this episode will run to obscenely long lengths. Wink wink, nudge nudge, oi oi oi. But I hope that this has been entertaining enough for you guys. I kind of wanted to make this episode a bit more story driven, a bit more story centric, shall we say, a bit more narrative centric. There's going to be a bit more action, I'm going to think, in the next episode, because we're going to be going on to doing things such as taking down the railroad and implementing our final plans to take our assault to the Brotherhood of Steel and their base at the Boston airport. So hopefully next episode will be a bit more action-packed than this one. I know this one was a little bit light on the action, so hopefully you guys did appreciate that a little bit where I was shooting at the turrets and the synths. But like always, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode as much as I have had making it, and playing it and watching it back and editing it and all that good stuff. And until next time, I hope you guys have fun with whatever you're doing. Take care. Don't do anything I would do. And until next time, I'm Gitbag the Great, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.